this moved in the background. There was no shadow here. This crew. I'm pretty sure that either crew or... Okay, that would explain why I didn't find any anomalies. Is your toilet camera is not working? Okay. Room full of anomalies. I'm simply not gonna lie, this Preggo feels like, you know... There's just so much shit. You know, that's the thing. Like, first of all, welcome to a new I'm Observation Duty 2. If you haven't seen the last 3 few episodes, which might be the thing, then you might not know what this is. And if you not know what this is, I won't blame you. But in short, basically, you're you basically play a level, and a level can be anything from like a house, you know, to a hotel and that sort of stuff. Basically, a liminal abandoned after. I don't know. My nose is like itchy. If you don't know why my nose is itchy, the weather like last week was 32 degrees, now it's 20 degrees, so I assume that's the thing. But basically, so for example, in the last video we got the house of the past, in the video before that, like the house, the current house and that sort of stuff. The idea is basically you check through the levels like a memory game. You check through the level and see if stuff changes, disappears, stuff gets added and that sort of stuff, or, you know, in this case, intruders appear. Thing. And the level we're gonna do today again has so many little things. And I hear you taking English. You can look up what is you know, of anomalies. Yes, but there's like so many little details. For example, the bedroom already has like a way. There's so many little details. Which I will miss and which we're thinking. And then, so, yeah. The House of the Past, welcome back. And that's not what these videos do. Like, this is a memory game, because basically you have to look through this level and that sort of stuff and quickly take in what changes, because if you fail to report 4 anomalies, then yeah. Wait, was that tank always? That tank has been shrunk then. And that sort of stuff. And that's the goal of the thing. So basically stuff is going to change in these houses, and I have to survive to 6 AM. And I have to report anomalies when I suspect something. For example, the floor can move, the stable has disappeared. Thing. But yeah, if you don't know, this is Observation Duty. I'm Elise, pregnant neo-gendered girl. But let's go look. I'm recording this again on a Thursday, so I have like a few extra horror videos and that sort of stuff to look forward to, or to like bring out so that I can next week. I'm gonna you know, focus on like my ZA Royale, which by this time I don't know when this will release. I think in a month or so. But the ZA Royale will not release for a while. I think more towards September, October, at least for the bug type thing. Because I have like lined up a few Binding of Isaac videos then, so that I had time to record the ZA Royale basically. So I don't see anything again yet. And that's the thing, like, you're gonna real quick doubt yourself. I'm telling you. You're gonna real quick doubt yourself. Did that change? No. The bedroom is like the one to me that is like the most, you know, or the most easiest one to miss things, but I think I missed this like an object shrinkage. And if you don't know, object shrinkage is that things shrink and that sort of stuff. And growth is basically that they grow. I don't see anything yet, that is not good. This is not good, I don't see anything yet. I meant in the... I know it's already 35, but I legit don't see anything. And I know you can pause the video, don't go back to me in the comments and be like, Elise, you missed this. You know, you missed that. Shut up. Wait, that one... Did that get bigger? I felt like this either get bigger or smaller. I'm legit thinking like that. Wait, was I right? Yeah. Ha! I mean, it's like something's missing again. It's either missing or moved. So... This is the thing, if you get it, then you'd be like, oh, yeah, you feel like so right. Did then something move? I'm checking the paintings again. I don't find neighbors now sit in the yard against them. If I hear leftover people talking in the background, I do apologize, but I found one anomaly. And thing, but yeah. And that's the point of this game. Basically, it's a memory game. And you have to, like, see if you can remember stuff. And there are so many of them, I think I fixed 2 anomalies. But basically, if you have 3 anomalies active often or 4, I don't know if it's 2 or 3 or 4, like 3 or 4 at least, you get like a warning that like, hey, too many anomalies active if one more gets active. You know, or like you have too many anomaly actives. Wait. Wait. Yeah, that's a... Yeah, shut up. I don't know too many anomaly actives. Too many anomalies active. I miss him in camera. And you will get that warning once, so if you now, you know, fix a few and that sort of stuff, then it won't matter. And that sort of stuff. Oh, there's a painting anomaly here. Dang, because if you like fix a few after the warning, you don't get the thing. So yeah, nothing happened between these two videos the past few days. Because like it's been a few days, but I have one thing to tell and one thing only, and that sort of stuff. That is basically. I was expecting yesterday to have a lot of meetings. Yeah, yesterday, and that sort of stuff. Wait, did that change? In sense of like, yesterday was like a delivery as a software development. Usually software development nowadays, most software teams work agile. And thing. So... And basically that means like every few weeks you have an... I think there's an object missing there in the kitchen. and thing. And so I was expecting a lot of meetings because basically Agile Scrum comes with like, your delivery. So you deliver to like the product owner or the client or the customer in this stuff. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. An object movement and thing and that sort of stuff. And usually after that you have like a retrospective, which in cases you go with the team in like how did it went, what do we want to keep, what do we like, what went bad, what went good, what do we keep, and what do we throw away for next sprint, you know. And I was expecting that to take the whole day, but first of all, I come in around 10 o'clock usually, and that sort of stuff, and most of the people come in around 10 o'clock. So that was one, already, and thing. Wait, I feel like the printer is shrunken. And such stuff. And so once everyone was there, like... Was that... No, it's not the printer. What was it then shrunken? Was this shrunken? I have no clue. But basically, once everybody was in, we made a deal that like we already like delayed the sprint and that sort of stuff, or with a week, and we made the deal that like Tuesday night everything will be on the test server ready to go, so that if we walk in on Wednesday, that we can do the delivery. And so with that mindset, I came in and I was already thinking of like, hey. Let's do the delivery then and go. But people needed to fix a few things still and need to publish it again. And I was like, okay, how long does it take? Not long. Then one of the other members had like a conversation which took away a time, and it did happen again because this is the main reason I don't want this or that to have. It's because basically it results us in often, which has been the past few weeks, that we in the Wednesday afternoon after lunch just go into meetings of like refining things, planning sprints and that sort of stuff. And that is something I found always irritating because like you're basically this is this is a really tiny lunchbox. Because the thing is, usually it happens that like the whole Wednesday afternoon you're busy with like stuff that like to plan in or to refine, and or if in case you have a sprint delivery that moved, and that sort of stuff. It results in that you do stuff in the afternoon and don't have really time to do it properly because I leave usually around 4 o'clock to get the bus, and that sort of stuff, and thing. And such stuff, but that is usually lunches around like 1 and done at half 2. Now, usually at 2 o'clock, we're like, starting with that. So, but that gives not time enough to do, a sprint planning and delivery, a retrospective, name it, the refinement, and that sort of stuff, but... Hey, but like again, Tuesday, like Wednesday, I was so done with it. Like I know that like we did a small retrospective, and I did note it as a tip, but I was like, hey, I don't think the way we're doing this now is dumb. I rather, if you have a sprint of 2 weeks and we both all get like 2 weeks in and that sort of stuff, then I rather say, do it all in one day so that you have 3 days to develop, or 2.5 days if you like really want to be like really want to be like of hey you take time to deploy and that sort of stuff, but no, that's not the way apparently way it works. There's an extra object here. It's a T-bone steak. thing. So like, yeah, I was going in because the thing is, since there's a sprint delivery, we didn't have much to do. And that's the reason that on Tuesday I worked a real lot on my content. Mostly, as in I looked at some blueprints puzzles, I did some like refinements, or double looked at like some of my introduction channel and refined that further so it fits my neo gender and that sort of stuff. And thing, but the further thing is, on Wednesday, with the delivery, and the idea was, in the morning you do the delivery, and maybe in the afternoon you can still do a bit of, like, work, but no. So, which resulted in the fact that, like, in the morning I once again could do content creation, which normally I technically can't. Or, well, I could, but wouldn't be appreciated by the other team members. Was that always here? Was that always there? And such stuff. But like, yeah, this was what they mean Wednesday morning doing once again, and I feel like, if you said this, I could like let me come in at 2 o'clock and thing, but oh, no accept object. Well, back to the bedroom. Did this go? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? So yeah, I was expecting a lot of meetings, Yeah, I feel you're shorter. You're way smaller. Yeah, you're way smaller. But it was more towards here. And thing. So hi. I was telling a story. So you mind, be quiet? What are you doing in my bedroom, by the way? No shrinkage? This is a ghost. Does something happen if I click on you? No. Oh, hi. Should I move? Do I need to leave you alone? Are you trying to sleep? It's my bed, but... Huh. Oh. I saw a guide of like anomalies, but there were like so many things. But this was one that stood out. In the living room, he's an intruder. You need to click away because otherwise he kills you. Too close. I I should let him kill me once. I think. Well, back to the bedroom, I guess. But yeah, I think like as I said, from my of course when I was in school, this moved or shrunk, one of the two. Like when I was in school, I did a lot of agile scrum, or for my studies years, because that was the thing. Agile scrum was the way to go, and that sort of stuff. That was the new thing, and because of that, I have a lot of experience with that and thing. But like the group that I joined and worked not, and because of that, they got explanation work from my the coach there and thing. But can I help you, sir? Can I? Are you okay, sir? And basically, so they have a different way, which correlate with my experience, basically, and that sort of stuff. So, yeah. But that is not a problem, I think. Like, but there is some way to work at, you know. I still want to try something. This was not here. I'm pretty sure that the current position was not this position. There's something missing here, wait. There is something missing there. There was like a black bottle and a blue bottle here. What do you mean not object disappears? Is that object movement then? Like, I was pretty sure there is a black bottle here missing. Are there always 3 windows here? I want to be noticed how to report that. Yeah. I think so, but overall, we did like delivery, we did a little retrospective, and we planned some things in because it was already 4 o'clock. See, those 2 were not present. And thing. So. Was that extra window there? I would have noticed that. And thing, but yeah, it was a good day, but like, that's the thing, like, yeah, like, if you work at Just Club, like, that's in every job, I think, like, you know, like, in every job, that would be the problem, where you would, you know, like, have a day where, like, it's everything meeting related, and that you would not be, like, happy with it, and you'd be like, would you, like, if we talk about that, would you rather have, like, you know, a meeting that is not supposed to be a meeting, it could be an email, or sit a whole day in meetings, basically, if you know what I mean, and that sort of stuff. So, like, for the whole work day, you're sitting in meetings, or a meeting that is how it could have been an email, like a meeting of like 5 minutes, you know, and that sort of stuff. I think like I don't mind a whole day, but I do need breaks in between because otherwise I'm not gonna pay attention to that. So, but yeah, like because this thing that feels like oh the shuffle is missing because the thing is, like as I said, like now I always know at least for this sprint is when I first sprint, but like every time on Wednesday afternoon, since the whole like the thing was, the whole group was present on Monday apart, Tuesday apart, and on Wednesday completely. So Wednesday usually was the meeting day, and on Wednesday we usually did most of the refinements. So you were the whole afternoon busy with refinements, which you couldn't like really, you know, do developing stuff, and because you couldn't do developing stuff, you couldn't really do like, you know, you couldn't really do anything else, but like you couldn't really do anything as in code wise. Which I hate, but hey. Which because the thing is, like in Agile Scrum, you do plan. You do plan in the sense of like, hey, you know, if you like have a whole day of work, yeah, that is in. Oh, hi. You know, if you have a whole day of work, then that is calculated. Of course, some part is like deploying and meetings, but still. and such stuff. Oh well, you know, it's part of the meetings. I'm like, on the other hand, I'm a bit terrified because I don't know if I'm like on the limit again, you know? Like, legit now don't see anything anymore. Like, legit I don't see anything anymore. The bedroom I've given up on. Like, the bedroom I've given up on in sense of like trying to remember what's in there. I think I can better remember type what is in these rooms and just try to completely report the bedroom every time. But now I'm not seeing anything. Which is a problem. Because I think like the other rooms I can better remember, but there was something on there. Wait. There was something on that, I'm pretty sure. And that sort of stuff. So yeah, but that was my life, you know, software developing thing. Hey, something is shrinking over there. Apis is completely shrunken. Because this is such a mess to remember. So many details, so many little things that can happen. The fucking is blue as... and thing, but... You know, there can be like 3 anomalies active and I don't know. I'm just curious in the kitchen. Like, if this is like a little extra object, if this was the object disappears, but I just reported the object disappeared, so there shouldn't be. Okay. Back to bedroom we go. Object movement. You know, this is a cheesy strat, and it can cause problems if I'm now reporting a pen, having apparently reported in the intruders, the alien intruders here, I will be dead. But, yeah, that's the thing, so. But I think, like, I need to push through and such stuff. And just keep an eye out on the things that I recognize. And just keep reporting, you know, the bedroom. Just keep reporting the bedroom. I hope I spot anything. Such stuff. Because these rooms are like easier to remember. And thing. And the thing is, I'm like close. So I'm getting closer and closer. And I feel like I'm starting not to see anything, which is a problem, which means I'm gonna die. Oh wait, this is shrunken. The water bottle that I questioned if the... I saw the water bottle, I could have survived! I could have survived this. I'm trying to scan these rooms. This was, I think, moved. Trying to scan these rooms. I don't notice anything here out of the ordinary. The water bottle was shrunk. Further, I don't notice anything. Here, also not either. The bench was apparently on the right space. Yeah, the window was... See, the window was extra. What does the window fall under? Fuck's sake. Oh, fuck, fucking window with an extra window on him? I think this shrunk too. I think. Or at least, you know. I spotted it. I spotted it and questioned if it was real. I could have survived. I could have. Well, what is it then? Is it then like an extra... Yeah, it could be an extra object. I guess. I think this shrunk too. Yeah, this shrunk. Now that I think about it. Or that thing that's grown. And I don't know. I want to assume that thing to be grown. What did I report? Disappearance. Okay. See, this is why I'm not pointing... You are bigger, right? I am... I was really sure that thing was bigger. Is it a movement? The chair is off to me. And I thought the chair was bigger. Maybe it's growth. Maybe the thing was been growing. I'm not am I now glitching it out? No. Well, let's go over the bedroom again. But I have seen, like, this is the thing. You see stuff, you be like, is that thing like that with the window? That was obvious. I'm gonna get comments say, at least that window is an anomaly. Like, yeah, I know shit, Sherlock. I know shit, Sherlock. Where are you going? I paid for you. Get back here. Well, technically, I didn't pay for my TV because I got the TV as a gift. Like, I was really lucky with with that when I got on my own, because when I went to student rooms, the friend of my mother, you know, they got together and started living together because my friend moved into my mother's place. I got like a lot of stuff for free, which helped a lot. So technically I didn't pay for my TV. I still have that TV because I don't watch that many TV. I do usually only watch TV when I have breakfast, dinner, and lunch, because I do that on the couch, basically, and that sort of stuff. So, but besides that, I don't really watch that many TV series or shows. You know what? Why that the thing that I think you shrunk. You know, the main reason for that is I don't have the attention span to, like, I don't know really why. Maybe if I'm like with somebody else, you know, that would be better. But I feel like I can't really watch shows. I want to do something while watching this show or watching TV. Like, the thing is, when you watch TV, you eat, you're like eating, you know, that sort of stuff. So that makes logical sense. But was that the object code? Hi. You were an extra object, right? I'm gonna leave you alone. I remember there were being like a T-bone thing there that fixed both that thing and that thing. Wait, if there was a steak last time, that T-bone steak, well, does it fix both object anomalies if, in case, you know, in case it is present? I've never thought about that thing. But yeah, that's the reason why I don't watch TVs. I do have watched movies when Reshu was here together, because Comedy Central was like, you know, because Comedy Central was showing movies and we watched like a few of them together. And I probably shouldn't have said this, because like also we had like sex during one of them, the Minions movie. I don't know why, it just happened. Yeah, we had sex during the Minions movie. Probably shouldn't say this in the video, but whatever. Yeah, I had sex during the Minions movie, so whatever. Why do I make a big deal of it? So, but you know, so thing. So like, for example, when my girlfriend Resha was here, we could watch movies together, or well, listen to movies. There's something missing here. Is there? A thing. So, like, for example, I think if I'm with Rashi, like my girlfriend, I think I could watch movies and series better than alone, because you're then doing watching it with somebody else. So, but I guess that's the way it goes. But on my own, I don't watch that many series, YouTube series or Netflix series, and such a stuff. Ah, display. uh, I thought this was like disappeared, but apparently it was movement. Maybe that's why I didn't notice at first, because it's so obvious moved. Oh, that water bottle was shrunken again. And so, but yeah, that's the thing to go. So yeah, on my own, I don't really watch it. I do sometimes game while watching YouTube videos. Like I have two screens, as you know, because of content creator. So I love to do that. But that's the thing, because if you do that, you're busy. You know. Like you're busy, and that's the thing. I'm busy, and then don't really make. Sometimes I just put a video up on like on the second screen that I don't really watch, but just for like listening things. And if you, like I said earlier, if you can't realize, I have given up on learning in the bedroom. There's so much shit in the bedroom. Like, there's so much shit in that bedroom. Hi. I got you less time in the last video, but then I directly have way too many anomalies active. Can I click on you? Can I help you, sir? You know, it's rude to stare into somebody's house. Or if you're on the inside, you know, welcome in. You know, take yourself, can I get you some coffee, soda? Uh, can I get you some soda, some frizz? I don't know, he's not a talker. Doom. That is also so intense, hè? That doom. Doom. Oh wait, there's something missing here. It's the toilet. There was like soap here. That's missing. But why would you? How did you report the window as an extra object? Yeah, hey guys, I have an extra window in my house all of a sudden. Like I have an extra window in my house. What do I do about it? Oh wait, I didn't want to do it. Wait, did that book go? I want to do it in the bedroom. But now I'm curious, did that book grow? I'm pretty sure the green book was shorter. Okay. I've been really active on the anomalies. So I'm getting like better at this. You again. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that again. We're not gonna do that again. But the thing is, like, are there any anomalies active, Elise? Yeah, I don't know. Do you think there are some? I don't think there are anomalies active. I'm not sure if there are any anomaly actives. Like, I'm not sure. I have a feeling like stuff moves here without moving. This shrinked. This was bigger. Right, I'm pretty sure that was bigger. Because I made comments about it. I found it so big. Remember? Shrunk now? That's my camera change just to annoy to mess with me. I'm pretty sure this was shrunk. I guess not. I guess not. I'm pretty sure I thought this was bigger. But I guess everything is perspective, huh? What do you think about it? Oh, is that a best present? Maybe we shouldn't say. Is my kitchen gonna be so? Huh. 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 That was a best present, I guess. You'd be like thinking, Elise, why do you do the bedroom only? Well, I don't ask the bedroom. Have you seen what the mess the bedroom is? And that's the thing, like, I think I remember the other rooms, but like, you know, just the bedroom I don't. The bedroom I would never remember. There's way too many stuffs in here. To be like, huh? Like, there's so much shit in there. I thought I saw something move, but I guess not. Now I want to try something. If I'm busy anyway with like reporting stuff and not getting anything. Yeah, I know that it... You can at least point me out to them. Because I don't see them. Is there movement in here then? Oh, I didn't see any anomalies. Oh. This box is still the same size. Paintings thing. Like legit, I don't see any others. Oh, but you know what I just realized? You know why I don't see any others? The toilet is missing. I don't see any other games. Wait, this moved in the background. There was no shadow here. This grew. I'm pretty sure that either grew or... Okay, that would explain why I didn't find any anomalies. Is your toilet camera is not working? Okay. Room full of anomalies. Room full of anomalies, you'd be like, oh. Oh. This grew also. This came bigger. You know, that would explain why I don't see any anomalies, because they were all in the toilet that was not visible. I'm gonna do it again, because I think this either grew or moved. But that would mean it would be 4 anomalies. That would have been way too many active. We're stabilized. We're stabilized. Like that camera malfunction is something you simply don't realize. But it is funny to me, you know, that like the thing is that you like have a camera malfunction, and as long as you have a camera malfunction that you don't recognize it, you know, but also that all the anomalies, you know, get together in that camera. Oh, there's a missing object here. There's a bottle next to the TV on the plate and thing. But now, once again, we're racing against the clock with the idea of, like, you know, not knowing if we miss, like, if we're at the limit. Damn it, I think I have, like, a good strategy, at least a roast. Or we're, like, at a decently enough strategy. And that sort of stuff. Like, I think, like, as I said, like, I'm just gonna keep reporting the bedroom, because I'm, like, there's too many details in the bedroom to remember. And remember the other rooms, because the other rooms have so little detail. I think, like, okay, apparently. Thing, because, like, stuff like this is, like, real easy to miss, or, like, real easy to notice. What did move, then? I have no idea what moved. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep reporting the bedroom. Because the bedroom is gonna be my main thing, eh? Wait, this moved. This was not together. I'm pretty sure that was not together. Like, if I was sure of one thing, that's not together. Because that's the thing, like, some of these things are just so well blended in. Like, this together, because I'm pretty sure this, like, white bottle was more to the left. Or more up. So, okay. So the next object. Or I guess I was wrong. No, that thing was always there, that book. God damn it. I remember the book always being there. Because the bottle was normally standing next to it. That shrunk. Apparently I got an extra object. Oh, speaking about the bottle. Speaking about the bottle. What did I then like was an extra object? I want to know this anyways. But it sounds funny to me that like, you know, that I get like, or two things are funny to me, you know. That you get like, you know, a camera malfunction and that all the anomalies get together on that camera. But also like the fact that like I'd be like earlier, like, you know, how outside had like a third window and that sort of stuff. And then it goes like, is that window an anomaly? Nah, that mustn't be an anomaly. Because how the fuck would you report a window? How would you report a window? I'm painting anomaly. Mr. Slenderman is back. I'm already in the bedroom, Elise. We're already in the bedroom. The blue messes so with your eyes, huh? I'm not kidding. Doom. 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 I was too early. Doom. Now comes the question, can I spot the anomalies for another hour? Can I? Probably not. Probably gonna die. If I die at 5 o'clock again, I'm gonna be better. I think they're like trying to stack up now. Because I don't see anything else in these rooms so far. that is like out of the ordinary or like noticeable. So the bedroom, I don't trust the bedroom and that sort of stuff. Was that plant always like this? No. Did I classify it as an object growth? As the plant grew? The plant in itself became bigger. The plant in itself became bigger. Oh. Oh. Did that shrink? I don't think that can shrink. I don't think that plant is way out of... Huh. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm just curious. Can that thing shrink? I didn't even know it was shrunk. You know, we're getting there. Okay, back to the bedroom. Disappearance. Let's go. Calm down, sir. Do I need to switch cam? I can't remember. Do I need to switch cam because I got you here? This is the whole reason why I told Tuesday the fucking girl and the boy on the bike scared the crap out of me, because out of nowhere you hear this. These are still the same. I'm just gonna keep reporting. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Scared the crap out of me, legit. I don't see any painting anomalies. You know, while you do that, you're gonna have fun. I'm gonna look further down the road. I think I have this in the bag. I think I have spot one more anomaly. If I think if I can spot one more anomaly, then I'm safe. I think I won. I don't want to jinx it, but I think I won. Wait, this is shrinking. Please don't be too many animals active now that I've done this. There's a really small chair now. Now that I think about it. I have this in the bag. This will be the finale, apparently. Can we spot anything funny still? No, you giving up? $28 out of 29. Let's go. I guess this will be the finale of like our observation duty too. Let's do number 3 next week. So for next week I will solve number 3 and do VSync and that sort of stuff. But I'm just curious about one thing. These are achievements. I'm just curious about one thing. Here, if like... If you don't believe me why I don't trust the bedroom, here. See about the corpse, the moving... See how many like bedroom things there are? And thing. Yeah, the close spot of the defeater. Boulder closest to boxes on the floor grows in size. Oh. The T-bone steak. The thing. Painting on the left has changed. Yeah, the ghost man. Yeah, the intruder. This is why I switched cameras immediately. That thing. But see how many, like... Okay, this will be really noticeable, I think. Hold on, I need to sneeze as I scroll through these anomalies. Okay, this one I think will be easy missable because the box is like that blends too well in. And the briefcase, I think I've missed the briefcase. I'm not gonna be honest. I think I've. You know, I think I've like missed this because I blended all to it. Well, we got the abyss. One of the tables that your chairs got missing. Oh wait, they can shrink. I knew it. And gas can appear. Broken bolt coat inside. Oh, the left in the sorting face we got the corpse. Soap on the bed disappears. The toilet roll grows. Well, you've seen this. Toilet on top. Oh, I think I missed this. Wait, which one? The one on the toilet. Yeah, I think I missed that one. And the first aid box, I think too. But you're just like so little. Oh, this will be funny. But you know what I'm curious about? The picture shrunk, the shuffle, side chamber doors open, deprecated body on the pallet, the brick walls moving now sideways, a third window has appeared. Yeah, it's an extra object, okay. Large box on the round and back is floating. The void has appeared, a large shadow under the pallet and table. Oh. I think I might miss that one. Circular. I wonder, are there like painting anomalies? Oh. Because a painting anomaly. Okay, that blue box on the left shelf. I've surely missed that. The rightmost painting, that would be missable. The chair shrunk, we've seen that. The alien. The bottle, I've seen that. Rightmost book. Is that from like the main... Oh, that book thing could disappear. Wait, was that a painting anomaly? Was that? Oh, just that one. I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, that one. No, I would have noticed that. But yeah, we got like a lot of the things. But I was wondering about the painting anomalies in that room. Huh. But I guess this is the finale for Observation Duty 2. Next week I will do Observation Duty 3 for now, because I don't have any horror games yet to plan. I will look through things and that sort of stuff. So if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. As you know, I play Elise, pregnant, gendered, Vtuber, Transgender on the internet, and that sort of stuff. If you want to stay up to date, then make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. If you want to play this game for yourself, as you say, no, I'm called Observation Duty 2 on Steam and that sort of stuff. I think I will leave a link at the top of the video description if I don't forget, and that sort of stuff. But otherwise, I'm Observation Duty 2 on Steam. and that sort of stuff. If you want to talk to me or stay better up to date by liking and subscribing and ringing the notification bell, you can join my Discord through the link tree in the description down below. As stated, I'm currently updating anything to fit my neogender, pregnant neogender choice and that sort of stuff. So there might be a little change in that. My Sakai is a small Sakai. With like a small group of people who are interested in rhythm games, interested in game. The idea of the Sakai is like as a gaming community, so it's not, it is still my Vtuber server, but meant as a gaming community, and it's optional to get pings, because the thing is, I get the Vtuber server and I get the content creator server, so that I have the right to ping everyone and like, hey, I'm live, but I don't want to be pinged by everybody to see somebody go live, so I want to do that either. That sort of stuff. So that's why it's a small gaming community with optional pings for thing. But if you want to see like-minded people for horror games, Project Diva for example, make sure to join. If you want to talk to a Preggo gendered girl, me, and that sort of stuff, because I'm the most active in Discord. But as stated, I try to respond to every comment, try to respond to the emails that are in my business email, and that sort of stuff. But with that, I'm gonna say, might I all see you next week for I'm on Observation Duty 3. Until then, bye.